Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have my August Ipsy icon box today. I technically don't get an Ipsy regular box or bag or whatever, glam bag. I get the Ipsy by BoxyCharm or the BoxyCharm by Ipsy. I don't even know. It's confusing. They merged and they're like, we're gonna keep it separate. They definitely don't keep it separate. So I get whatever BoxyCharm became for Ipsy. And for $60 you can get this icon box, but it only comes seasonally. And then if you paid annually or something for your regular Ipsy, they just move that over and then they charge you the $60 for this box. So I don't know if they do that with my regular Boxy. I don't even know what they do with mine, but it has to be an upgrade. So I believe it's because I have the other box, and I'm not sure if you can also do it if you have a glam bag. I don't even know why I'm giving you this information if I don't really know it all, but just need to know this is seasonal. It's $60 a season. And it comes out, obviously, seasonally is 4 times a year. So this is their August icon box, and it's a celebrity who always curates the icon box. You do get to select some products. I don't. I mean, I do get to, but I just don't do it because I always forget. But you do get to customize it, kind of, part of it. And then the celebrity picks the other picks, but she or he is not specifically picking the picks in your box. They are just picking all the potential options, and then I think we get just kind of a random variety because I've seen lots of different icon boxes. So let's get her open and see what she has in here. There's usually a lot of products, so I don't go over too much detail, but if there's anything interesting, I'll let you know. I also don't even know who the celebrity is this time. Ooh, I see the little kissy. Oh, it's not a kiss. It's they're eating spaghetti together. And so it's Chrissy and John, Live Like a Legend. So cute. That's really cute, actually. So I'm looking forward to this. I do think she has some really great skincare, and hopefully that's what we have in this box. I know it's makeup and skincare, but I do like how great her skin always looks. And I do see skincare in here, so that's good. The first product I really saw was from First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty was cruelty-free, and then decided they wanted to sell in mainland China, where animal testing is required by law to import in. Or if anything happens, then animal testing is also required by law. So anything sold there is not technically cruelty-free. Sometimes they still list that on their website, but most brands are good enough to remove it at that point in time. This brand does no longer say they're cruelty-free even on their containers, so I know that they do kind of understand what it means for them to have opened themselves up to that market. This is First Aid Beauty, and so people just call it Fab, and this is their facial radiance pads. It has glycolic and lactic acid. Those are AHAs, so they're going to retexturize your skin. I actually really like glycolic acid for the bumps on arms and legs. If you get that kind of it's called KP. I don't know the exact word, but it's called KP. If you get that, the glycolic acid works really well on that. So I do like to get skincare or sprays that have that in there sometimes. But this says, and First Aid Beauty is supposed to be for sensitive skin, so I kind of wonder what percentage these are in this product. But it says exfoliate and reveal smoother and brighter skin. And it's not going to tell me the percentage of AHAs or glycolic in here or anything like that, but it does have aloe leaf as its second ingredient, which is going to do some soothing. I don't know if it's enough to counteract those AHAs if you do have sensitive skin. And next I have Murad. Murad is a cruelty-free company, and the way cruelty-free works is by label name. So if it's owned by another company, like a parent company, and they have multiple subsidiaries, they can have one like Murad that is cruelty-free. The company that owns this is Unilever. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but they are not a cruelty-free company. So some people that are very strict with themselves about the cruelty-free products they choose, if just a parent brand isn't cruelty-free, then they kind of consider all the sub-brands not cruelty-free as well. But if you look at Murad as a standalone company, yes, every product in Murad is cruelty-free. And this is their clarifying toner. It says step 1 is to cleanse and tone. Water, witch hazel. Witch hazel is such a good ingredient for getting all your makeup off, and a natural, non-harsh way to do that. Water, butylene glycol. This has a lot of extracts as well, so it has carrageenan, cucumber, lemon, grape, and then tocopherol, which is vitamin E, magnesium, so lots of vitamins as well. There's some yeast amino acids in there. Yeah, so it is PETA approved, cruelty free, like I said, but their parent company is not, so it just depends how strict you are when you're making that decision. Next is another cruelty free brand and another interesting. This is 10% AHAs and a BHA blend. 10% is sort of what I would consider the minimum of it's not going to cause irritation. So and that's not counting if you're sensitive skin. So if you have normal skin and do normally get some irritation, 10% is kind of the lowest level where you can expect that it's not really going to do anything. But if you have even the slightest bit of sensitive skin, you're already going to see some irritation when you get to 10% for AHAs. This is the TLC Happy Scalp Scrub though. So this actually doesn't go on your face, it goes on your scalp, which I would say is also very sensitive skin. But this is to refine and volumize with a pH of 3.7 and full of plant oils. I've only used one scalp scrub before, and it had tea tree in it, which I really love, and rosemary, which is supposed to help your hair grow. But this looks like it's just, scalp health is super important, but it looks like it's just for, I think, adding oils to volumize. Let's actually read about it. The secret for healthy scalp and fuller looking hair uses a stable supercharged AHA-BHA acid blend designed to rapidly break down and dissolve the dead skin cells and styling product buildup, while biodegradable and perfectly gentle plant cellulose exfoliate beads sweep them away. Use a blend of 6 antioxidants. Antioxidants basically are protections from our natural environment. They can help prevent damage, but they can also reverse damage. Anytime you see the word antioxidant and a lot of fruits and vegetables and so that's why you see sometimes those extracts super full of antioxidants. Then we have fatty acid, rich plant oils, marula, mongogo, baobab, and maracuja, and a quick absorbing multi-amino acid blend. So amino acids are building blocks. And then what else do we have here? That's it. Nourished, flake-free, and balanced. It says to use this when your hair is dry. So we'll put that over there. I think the rest is makeup from what I can tell. Let me just do a quick once over. Yes, at least what I got. The rest is makeup. I don't think Chrissy Teigen has her own brand, but nothing here is her brand. Typically the icons they've selected in the past kind of have their own brand, and so you see some of their brand in there as well. This is from KVD, formerly Kat Von D, but she sold it and it became KVD. I actually think the products got way better after it was sold, so I actually started to like the brand. It is also a cruelty-free brand and completely vegan as well. And this says Lock It Pore Refining Primer. Oh, let's open this. I'm not a huge primer fan, but I have oily skin. So one of the things primers does usually is contain silicone and give you kind of a smooth layer, but it's trapping some of that oil in there. And so for me, acne prone skin doesn't really work too well, but I do sometimes prime my eyelids if I really want like a bright eye look. But yeah, typically no. Typically I don't prime either. Even if I want really flawless makeup, I'll just use a lot of moisturization and other things and I won't apply a primer. So I'm not a huge fan of primers, but I guess like maybe if I really needed something for some reason to just have the most longevity, like I'm on a photo shoot or something, but I honestly think just hydrating and using good skincare, you don't need a primer if you do that. Moving on, JLo Beauty Sweet Shine. This does not tell me what it is. Oh, just kidding. Probably should read the top. It's not called Sweet Shine, by the way. It's called Beso Balm. Beso is kiss, and it's an ultra hydrating lip mask. My lips are kind of dry right now, so let's just do that. Oh, this feels like it has stuff I don't want on my lips. Shoot, it's already... So I don't like to put like petroleum or waxes on my lips. And that has kind of a thicker consistency, so we might be doing some harm right now. But that's okay. Typically I like balms that are moisturizing, but not occlusive, so they're not sitting on top of my lip, they're just moisturizing my lip, like penetrating and actually moisturizing. This one just feels a little bit thick. This is better for if you already have really moisturized lips, retaining that moisture. When you have those types of layers, that's really what that's for. If you have dry lips, you're kind of causing this endless cycle of dry lips that actually makes your lips shrink and drier. So you have to kind of know, unfortunately, what your lip natural health is. So if you have just like really moisturized lips, which I don't know anyone who's ever told me that they really do, that's kind of when you use lip balms or beeswax or things like that. But most of the time when our lips are dry, it's because they're really desperate for hydration and moisturization internally. So you really want like hyaluronic acids and oils and things that are going to penetrate and plump your lips from within instead of sit on top of them. And of course, there was like a little sticky line thing that I could have used instead of my box cutter. This is really cute. Blurring balm powder in the color Flushed, but I really like this. It's called Rosé and Brunch, but I really like the way the color looks, at least on the outside of the box. Yeah, I really like that. This is so pretty. Let me open it. It's kind of like a dusty rose, but dark. Oh, do I have to... It's a screw top, by the way. Let's see. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of pigment. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, be careful with this one, especially if you have light skin, to lightly apply it. Chrissy Teigen does have a little bit of a darker complexion, but I don't know if that came in multiple shades in this box. If you got this box and you got a different shade, let me know. Let the audience know. Let the comments know. Comments help my channel out, so I'm always fishing for some comments. Here we have a makeup brush set. Also, I didn't tell you if these other products are cruelty-free. Sorry, JLo Beauty is cruelty-free. I have no idea. What are you? Danessa Hendricks Beauty. I'm gonna have to put that on screen because I have no idea. The box doesn't say so. So we're gonna assume it isn't, but I will put it up on screen right now. The other products I showed, yes, they were cruelty-free. This Lithy, I will put that on screen and you're seeing it right now, if it's cruelty-free or not. This is from Toronto, Canada. They look really pretty. I always want brushes because I hate washing brushes. Really not sustainable whatsoever, totally against. I do eventually wash them, but the more you have, the less often you have to wash them. Because you have another brush that does the same thing somewhere else. They feel really good. I'm looking forward to using these, but you know if they're cruelty-free. I don't actually at this point. And last is Il Makiage. Does anyone else get this like hardcore, this is Instagram targeted towards me like all day, every day. Not the specific product, but their foundation that they're like, you can't even tell. It just looks like a second skin. And by the way, it doesn't. I can tell. I'm not talking about this specific palette. I'm talking about, I actually bought that foundation at one point and it felt really nice and lightweight, but it did not just feel like a second skin. But apparently you just take a little quiz and it picks like the perfect shade for you. This is the Color Boss Master Palette and it's eye colors. These are not my style. I'm not usually like a really, I mean, some of this shimmery pink and gold one I would use, but I tend to have a little bit more fun with eyeshadow. So this is a little bit like nice, subtle, smoky eye look, which is very Chrissy Teigen as well. Or actually, she is Chrissy Legend, right? Why do I keep, or does she change her name? It says on there, live like a legend, so, or maybe she's just like a legend. She's not actually a legend. And I do think that when I looked this up before, it was cruelty-free, because I think I was already on my cruelty-free journey when I bought the foundation. However, that was a long time ago, so again, I'm gonna have to put that on screen for you, is Il Makiage cruelty-free. So this is supposed to be worth over $350, I believe. I know there's some, like, Drunk Elephant's a very pricey brand right there. I know Murad's a pricey brand. So I believe it. I believe this is probably worth that amount. But I don't know. Are you wowed? Do you like her selections here? I'm not really a fan of the fact that it's not 100% cruelty-free because that's so important to me. But most of it is. So Most of it is, as far as I know. Of the ones that I do know, most of them are. Let me know what you think and what your favorite product in this box is. Or if you don't care about makeup at all and you're still watching this because you're just cool like that, tell me what your favorite John Legend song is, because I actually really love John Legend, one of my favorite artists. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!